Hello there, friends. My name is Emily Good, and I am a mom of two, a yoga instructor, and also a reader. So, I just recently got back into BookTube within this last month, and my first month back, I read 6 books, which is a major accomplishment for me. You might see people on here reading 10, 12, 15 books, which is so awesome and admirable. And I don't get jealous at all that people are able to read more books. I'm personally proud that I was able to read 6 last month. And I just kind of wanted to give moms tips on how to read more. If you feel like you want to be reading more, but you feel like you just can't figure it out, I have 3 tips here for you. And just a general little discussion at the end. So, my first tip is to find books that you are passionate about, that you're excited about. So, something that always helps me if I'm in a reading slump or I just feel like I have fallen out of reading, it helps me to watch BookTube recommendation videos. If I'm like, gosh, I really feel like in my past, I've been the most excited about thrillers, let's say. I will search and watch a billion different thriller recommendation videos, and I will make a list and go to the bookstore, go to the library, and I have my list of books, and that's what I'm looking for. And generally, what you're excited about is going to be what propels you forward. So sometimes, say an adult, like you might be nervous or feel silly about reading a YA, a young adult book, or a middle grade book for even younger ages. But I invite you and I give you permission to read whatever the hell you want to read. It does not matter if you really like smutty romance or children's books. I mean, anything is going to spark the reading imagination. So I invite you to just feel free to find what excites you without worrying about, well, shit, should I really be reading this as an adult? Yes, you should. It is written for you. You have full permission to read whatever you want. Okay, and second tip is to make the investment in Audible. Now, if you are not into paying for books, then you could also download Libby through the library. It's free. It's a wonderful app. However, I will say about my personal experience with Audible, I think that I have had my Audible subscription since 2017 probably. So the library that I have in my Audible library, it's my own personal digital audio library. I love re-listening to things. So I guess if you're not into re-listening to things or rereading things, then this wouldn't probably register with you. But for me, I love having these books and knowing that I now own these books. I've had multiple phones. It's super easy to re-log into your Audible subscription. And I personally have gotten so much from having that Audible subscription and always having books. Like, I remember that I loved this book, so I'm going to reread that. I'm going to re-listen to that. Sometimes books feel like home. Narrators feel like home to me. So that's something good too. And another tip that goes along with that Audible or Libby subscription, I'm certainly not saying that you have to purchase Audible, is I'll tell you, in the last month, I think I listened to 3 of the 6 books. And I'm a person who considers listening to books still reading them. So if you're not that kind of person, then I guess that this doesn't apply to you. I don't know why it matters in what way you read a book, but if you're not into listening to books, then I guess this tip doesn't apply to you. But I will say that my house has been so much cleaner since listening to these books because I have been motivated to do the dishes or do the laundry while still doing something for myself. As a mom, maybe you don't get to do as many things for yourself anymore, but if you want to turn that around and still do something for yourself, I invite you to listen to a book while you're doing the laundry, doing the dishes, and then you're getting reading in while doing something productive. Here is my third and final tip for reading more as a busy mom. So I have started, and here's something, obviously you find what works for you, but like for me, my kids don't have a set bedtime. I just have found we all sleep in one room. And my kids are very attached to me. So kind of when I'm ready to go to bed, they're ready to go to bed. And so I used to just go to sleep or just kind of veg out and watch a show while they fell asleep because I was just feeling lazy. Well, now what I've been doing is I have my little wedge pillow and I put it at the edge of the bed, and I have my I have my little wedge pillow. I have my phone flashlight on, and I've been staying up and reading. I generally stay up until midnight. Now, again, this works for me because my kids go to bed later, so they sleep later. So I'm not like losing a bunch of sleep with that. I've just reprioritized my time, which was just like a big shift for me. And I know that it might sound easy, but if you're a mom and you've kind of like lost sight of trying to make a priority of things that make you happy, this might not be such a no-brainer, but like the shift that has happened with me being like, okay, I stay up until midnight reading, and it's just been such a shift. I've been able to get in like 100 pages of a book, sometimes 50, sometimes it's less, and that's okay. But for the most part, I've been able to fly through books. I think it might be November 8th or 9th, and I've already almost finished 2 books. And that's awesome for me. 2 physical books. So that's huge. And so those are my tips. Those are my gentle mom tips for allowing yourself to ease back into reading. I hope that these tips help. I hope that they help to inspire you. They certainly, I'm not reinventing the wheel here. I just wanted to make my own little video encouraging you as a mom to find what you love. If you, like me, want to raise readers, because there's obviously so many benefits to books, you might prioritize yourself being a reader, and showing your kids reading is important. So I hope that those tips help to inspire you. I hope that you are able to take these tips and let me know if you do already do these things. I love to connect with moms. I've been trying to do it more because it just helps so much to kind of find other moms who are going through the same thing. So those are my 3 tips for reading more as a busy mom. So thank you so much for watching. If you did watch till the end, thank you. Go ahead and put the book stack down below so that I know that you watched till the end. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.